What's going on, guys? Tweaking Timber Outdoors, taking it old school with different video equipment because I've got some other stuff packed away for a trip coming up. But I just want to talk about quickly, I took out the Thistledown multi-rod, multi-weight line. Now, Snowbee claims that this reel and line can handle anywhere from a 2-weight to a 5-weight. So I put it to the test, and I casted a 3-weight, 4-weight, and a 5-weight, because I don't know a 2-weight really, that I actually cast, and here are my results. What I noticed was this is a very delicate line. Now, it's a very delicate line in the fact that it delivers and the line speed isn't that overwhelming. So when I casted it on the 3-weight, it was a 6-foot 6-inch 3-weight, moderate taper. It did a very good job at delicately casting the line. Now, I casted the line as if I were fishing a dry fly, and it was very delicate and it turned over really well. Basically, in order to cast a really light line, or really light rod, I basically had to pretend like I was just effortlessly casting. Like, my casting stroke was very light by comparison to some other rods. Now, when I casted it on a 4-weight, the 4-weight I used was a 2-piece 4-weight. It's a little older, and it was a very fast action rod, and it was a little beefier. And I have to say that that was probably the worst fit for the line. The line still casted, but as you can see by the video, it was much harder to get tight loops without excessive line speed. And then the 5-weight that I casted was a fairly fast action, but a little more moderately tapered 5-weight. It was a travel rod. I wanted to give it a shot, and it actually casted pretty well too. That was almost like the bread and butter. If I had to say the best rod for this line, in my opinion, is probably a softer 5-weight. The 5-weight seemed to be the best casting, but I would have to say that the 3-weight was my second favorite. And that goes to show maybe, just in general, dry fly rods, really, full flex or mid flex rods might be just the better suited rods for this line. I do have to say that it was fairly windy, and the wind didn't really affect much because of the thinner diameter, and that was really nice. It's hard to come by sometimes inexpensive lines. This is not inexpensive, but if you consider it, it can be fished with all the different rod weights. For I think it's $79.99. If you used it on 5 different rods, that's cost effective. If you were to fish it on all of those weights, it'd be fairly well valued line. Thinner diameter is very hard to come by, and so it shot really well, and almost kind of like a space setup. It was kind of fun. It's almost like a lighter two-handed space setup, or one-handed space setup rather. So that's my opinion. I like this line a lot. It's probably my favorite line I fish. It's also the most expensive line I fish. Now, you have to cast the different line weights differently, but if you can get accustomed to that, this will do you very well. So I'll put a link in the description where you can find it. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out the videos in the playlist, and until next time, guys, catch you guys on the flip side. Tight lines, and we're out.